Hey guys! Welcome back to Xbox Land. I'm Matt, and today the topic of Xbox's retro mode has been popping up again lately. Especially questions like, will it support more games? How exactly will it work going forward? So, why is this suddenly back in the spotlight? Well, just a few days ago, Sarah Bond, the current president of Xbox, gave us a small teaser, talking about the next Xbox console, which is being developed for 2026 or 2027. By the way, I already made a full video on that announcement, and you can check it out later. It's linked in the card above. In the teaser, Sarah briefly mentioned full backward compatibility, and that sparked a lot of discussion online because it leaves us with two possible interpretations. The first possibility: the new Xbox will continue with the same level of backward compatibility we currently have. Right now, on the Xbox Series S and X, we already have some original Xbox games, a large selection of over 100 Xbox 360 titles, and full backward compatibility with Xbox One games. So, in this first case, what Sarah might have meant is that the next-gen Xbox will simply carry over this same level of support, even though it's likely to run on a Windows-based system, customized to work entirely with a controller and designed to still look and feel like a console. The second possibility, and this is where the rumors get more exciting, is that backward compatibility will be massively improved. Not just continuing the current retro system, but actually offering full backward compatibility with every Xbox generation. Original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series, all in one place. If I understood this correctly, that would be amazing. Because, in case you didn't know, not all Xbox 360 games work today. The list of compatible 360 games is way smaller than the total number of titles ever released for that console.
For example, I would love to play my physical copy of Forza Motorsport 4 on my Xbox Series X today, but that's just not possible, because it's not part of Xbox's current backward compatible library. Now, if Microsoft really goes all in on backward compatibility like the rumors suggest, we might finally be able to play every Xbox game ever released, all on the next console. Now let's talk about some real sources. Looking at some articles from Windows Central, we can see that this topic has actually been getting a lot of attention over the past few months. One article I found from May 9th, 2025 was titled, "Xbox Backward Compatibility is Not Dead." So what does it say? Well, it explains that the Xbox Backward Compatibility program started around 2015, when it was introduced during an E3 event for the Xbox One. Unfortunately, the program was officially shut down in 2021, and they stopped adding old games to the list of supported titles after that. But here's the twist. A site called Pure Xbox discovered a Microsoft job listing for a senior software engineer. And in that listing, it said something along the lines of, "Come help build the next evolution of Xbox game compatibility." Which means, it looks like Microsoft is putting together a new team to bring old games back to life on the current retro system. So with that in mind, the second theory I mentioned earlier makes a lot more sense. Microsoft might be planning to not only bring more old games to the current compatibility list, but also build a more complete emulator-style retro mode for the next Xbox. But anyway, as of now, what we have are mostly theories and rumors. Microsoft occasionally drops small hints here and there, and Xbox has already made a few statements like I mentioned earlier. But there's also another possibility being speculated. With the upcoming ROG Xbox Ally and other new developments, there's a lot Microsoft could still do and make happen. Another theory that's been going around, like I briefly mentioned earlier, is that the next Xbox might run a modified version of Windows, custom-built for a home console experience. And honestly, I don't think that's unlikely at all, especially since Microsoft seems to be doing exactly that with the new ROG Xbox device. Let's not forget, Microsoft owns Xbox and created Windows, so this direction makes perfect sense. And now people are suggesting that if the next system is based on Windows, Microsoft could also be developing a native emulation system for Windows, so that we can play all our past Xbox console games directly on PC. It's kind of wild to think about, but honestly, that would be a pretty awesome solution too. Anyway, that's all I had to share with you today. Does that make sense to you? Because for me, having full backward compatibility with every Xbox generation in today's world would be a dream come true. What do you think? Drop your opinion down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. See you around.